The fall economic statement was supposed to be delivered back in November. It was delayed, and then just when it was about to be delivered this morning by our dearest finance minister, Christya Freeland, it came out that she resigned from the cabinet as well as from her position. So a chaotic situation, of course. TSX declined. Loonie continued to slide against USD, currently at 70 cents, and the bond yields also dipped as well. But one thing is certain, that whoever is going to take over her position, nothing is going to change. Okay, I wanted to make sure that you understand this. If you're expecting a politician to change your life, you are living in a fool's paradise. Sorry to bear the news, because this is a train wreck, and this is going to continue deteriorate from here. And of course, it's going to hit the bottom, and then from there, it's going to go up. But I think there will be some volatility along that way. So if you're looking to improve your financial conditions, you have to take some actions in your hand to fix your problems. Okay, because when I read about the financial statement, the fall economic statement, I realized that they actually blew up their own guardrails this year. So last year, when Freeland delivered her fall economic plan, she put some guardrails upon herself. So she said, okay, we have been running deficits. We will not be surpassing $40 billion of deficit next year. So she put that limit upon herself. Today, when the Liberals delivered the fall economic statement, they proposed, or they projected, $21 billion more deficit. Their projection was $40 billion. They are now projecting $61 billion of fiscal deficit. Now, if you don't know, fiscal deficit means they're not collecting enough revenue compared to what they're spending. So they're spending $61 billion more in this fiscal year compared to what they're collecting in terms of taxes and revenues. And this deficit is going to be funded by newly borrowed money. Okay, so when the government borrow money from the public, it typically comes in the form of the bond sales, treasury sales. Okay, they're going to sell some new treasuries, which is going to be purchased by Bank of Canada and other insurance companies and hedge funds and financial institutions. That will result into printing more currency in the system. So whenever the government runs fiscal deficits, it always comes at a cost of inflation, because these fiscal deficits result into printing new money into the system. Unless it's Bank of Canada buying it directly, then of course it's just a matter of how they can manage the reserve versus the treasuries. But if a financial institution or if a non-bank entity is buying it, then of course it's going to create new money in the system. And whenever the new money comes into the system, it is always inflationary. As Milton Friedman said, inflation is always a monetary phenomena. Okay, that means the currency is going to further debase against US dollar. So what's going to happen? Your currency is going to buy less and less goods and services going forward. So if you want to fix your finances, don't expect government to do that for you. They're not going to do that. You have to take control in your hands. So if you're running on credit card bills, start getting rid of credit card payments as soon as possible. Because that's the biggest drain on your finances. Get rid of the credit card balance, then start building some savings. Once you start accumulating some savings, then start investing. There's so many things that you can do to invest other than real estate. Okay, you can buy equities, stock market, you can buy index funds or mutual funds, or you can buy Bitcoin for the long run, not just for short-term trading. And then you can also take part into real estate as well in terms of the fractional ownership. If you don't have enough capital to put down a down payment for the entire property, you can still contribute into real estate investment by taking a fractional ownership as well. There are so many ways to accumulate assets and build wealth from there, but you have to start from fixing your own finances. If you're running on credit card bills, get rid of that as soon as possible. Start building savings, start earning more, get another job, or maybe change your job if it's not going to give you enough money. You have to take your decisions in your hand to change your financial situation. Government won't do it. Any politician won't fix it for you. You have to do it yourself. So nothing will change from here. If it's Freeland or Mark Carney or anybody else, these policies will run like this unless some drastic measures are taken, which is not easy. If the new government comes in with austerity plan, that is going to be much difficult to implement. Okay, there will be a lot of sacrifices that you have to do in order to fix these government overspending. I won't wait for this. I will take decisions in my hand and fix my financial situation on my side. Anyway, you let me know what you think about that. Put your comments down below. And if you like this video, give me a thumbs up and subscribe. And I'll see you in my next video. Financial education is very important for everybody, especially for the kids who are still at school, because when they grow up and go into the professional lives, if they don't know how to manage their finances, that is going to be a disaster to begin with. I have just published an ebook for the kids aging between 10 and 16 years to understand how they can manage their finances. So when they grow up, they know exactly how to manage their personal finances, because I have broken it down at a very, very basic level. What is money? How can we save? How can we invest? What is debt? How can we use debt? What is credit card? And how we can set ourselves for the financial future when we go into our professional life. So if you are a parent looking for a very simple to use ebook for your kids, click the link below to order the copy for your kids, and let me know what you think about that. Let's get back to the video. Just wanted to let you know that I also offer one-on-one consulting calls to the individuals who are looking to discuss their financial planning, their investment strategies, their kids' education planning, their immigration moves, as well as the young professionals, because I have been in the tech industry for almost 20 years. So I also offer one-on-one consulting calls to the young professionals who are looking to have their career development discussion with me, and also personal branding as well. So if you are looking to have some sort of an expert opinion, there is a calendar link in the description below. Book a 30 minutes call with me and I will be more than happy to help you out. If you are an investor in the US, in Canada, or in Europe, and you are considering investing into Dubai real estate market, this video is for you, because we have a platform called Stake, which allows you to invest into the residential real estate market and start earning rental income right away without going through a lengthy documentation process or coming up with a heavy down payment. Stake is built upon the concept of crowdfunding. So it is democratizing the entire investment strategy and allows you to own a single unit of the entire investment portfolio. So you don't have to own the entire property, right? You can be part of the pool that can actually own a piece of property, a piece of real estate. So that allows you to start with as low as 2,000 dirhams, and you can slowly ramp up. So as you start investing into it, you can not only own a bit of real estate, but you also get a portion of the rental income on monthly basis. So it's a passive investment strategy, diversifying your portfolio from traditional North American or European markets into Dubai, which is hustling and bustling and growing very fast, and it allows you to build your wealth over time. So don't delay. There is a link down there in the description. If you click on this, it will give you free 200 dirhams in your account right away to start with, and you can thank me later. If you are interested in reading about these topics like macroeconomics, financial markets, what's happening with the geopolitical situation, what's happening with interest rate, monetary policy, Federal Reserve, ECB, China, Japan, I cover these topics in a very simple and plain English in a very digestible format. If you like to read about this, there is a link in the description about my newsletter that I send out every week. Do yourself a favor, click subscribe, and enjoy reading. Thank you. If you are new in crypto and you're looking for an exchange to start crypto journey today, check the link in the description below. I have a link for the Coinbase platform, which will give you $10 worth of BTC for free if you start using my link.